We have all seen software companies promise dramatic improvements in profitability. We find that kind of message misleading. No one knows how efficiently you already run your business. What we can say with confidence is this: if you are working without structured systems today, a platform like SUNAGO Matrix will give you clear and substantial advantages. The exact impact depends on your starting point, but the principles behind these improvements are well understood and well documented. Running a consulting firm is not only about delivering good work. It is also about controlling sales, time, resources, and project finances. Firms with structured systems consistently perform better than those without them. This is clear across both experience and industry research. And there is a reason why large, reputable companies invest heavily in these kinds of tools. In the next sections, I will explain our perspective and show why a system like SUNAGO Matrix is not a cost, but an excellent investment. Let's start with customer relationship management. A structured CRM improves contract win rates and revenue. Nucleus Research found that for every dollar invested in CRM, companies receive roughly 9 in return. The exact number varies, but if you operate without a structured process today, the impact can be significant. The reason is simple. A CRM helps prevent lost leads, ensures follow-ups, improves data quality, and gives you a clear overview of your pipeline. In the consulting industry, where sales cycles are long and relationship-driven, this alone can noticeably improve your win rate. Let us take a look at an example. Assume your average proposal is worth $100,000 and you give 15 proposals per month. If you normally win 30% of your proposals, and a CRM helps improving your win rate by only 2% points, which is unrealistically low, then you can expect an increase in monthly revenue of $30,000, which will sum up to $360,000 per year. Based on our own experience, a structured system is essential to prevent things from slipping through the cracks, and an improvement of 2% point is really on the low side. I would say 10% points is definitely not unrealistic. Now let's take a look at time tracking. In consulting, time really is money. Structured time tracking has a strong impact for 2 reasons. First, you need to know where your time is going. Without that insight, you cannot understand project performance. It's like driving without headlights. Second, when people record time regularly, they naturally become more focused and reduce low-value activities. There are no large global studies specific to consulting, but in practice, teams moving from no time tracking to daily tracking often see productivity improve by more than 10%. Let's look at a simple financial example. Assume you have 5 staff members, each billing 104 hours per month. With an hourly rate of $1,000, this results in a monthly revenue of $520,000. Now imagine that a stronger focus on time registration helps each person capture just 20 additional minutes per day, equal to roughly 7 extra hours per month. Across 5 people, that adds 35 extra billable hours per month, which translates into $35,000 in additional monthly revenue, or $420,000 per year. And as a side note, we have seen firms achieve significantly higher improvements than this. Next is resource planning, which is essential for improving utilization and, with it, profitability. It works on 2 levels. At project level, it ensures the right people are assigned at the right time, protecting both quality and margins. Without an overview, optimization isn't possible. At company level, utilization is one of the most important metrics in any consultancy. With a reliable allocation overview and forecast, you can adjust early. Without it, utilization often drops before anyone notices. In practice, a structured resource overview can improve profitability significantly. Some benchmarks report very high gains, for example, up to 20% higher utilization and 33% higher project profitability. We consider this on the high side, but let's take a financial example. Assume your firm monthly work 800 hours. You bill 520 out of these, which equals a utilization rate of 65%. Now let's assume that we can increase the utilization rate to 69%, then you will increase the number of billable hours by 32 per month. This gives you an additional monthly revenue of $32,000 per month, which is equivalent to $384,000 per year. Resource planning should always be a priority. Even small gaps in billable work can be highly expensive. The last part one will discuss in this video is project financials. This is often where firms either make money or lose it. Having up-to-date financial insight is essential. Without it, adjustments come too late. We have worked with a company that came close to bankruptcy because they had no project-level financial tracking. They could not identify where the losses were coming from. Implementing a proper system was a key part of their recovery, taking them from a critical state to healthy profitability. Yet again, let's look at a financial example. Assume you deliver projects worth $500,000 each month based on 520 hours. If you have an average overrun of 7%, that is equivalent to 35 hours you could have billed on another project. That is a monthly revenue loss of $35,000 or $420,000 per year. Good project financials prevent these often avoidable losses. But without clear visibility, you have no real chance of catching them in time.
When you bring CRM, time tracking, resource planning, and project financials together in one system, the impact goes far beyond better organization. You improve sales control, capture more billable hours, stabilize utilization, and gain a clearer financial picture of your projects.
These are not theoretical benefits, but well-documented drivers of profitability in consulting firms. Combined, they create a real and measurable financial effect. This is why we developed SUNAGO Matrix, to give small and mid-sized consulting firms a practical way to manage these areas in one integrated environment. We do not promise unrealistic gains. You should always run your own numbers. But if you are starting from scratch or relying on unstructured tools today, the benefits of using a platform like SUNAGO Matrix can be substantial. The earlier financial examples indicated a potential improvement of around $1.6 million per year. This is only meant to illustrate how significant the impact can be. To understand the real potential for your firm, you'll need to apply your own assumptions. And as a final remark, we haven't even touched on the time you save by using a structured system instead of open spreadsheets. If you don't use a system today, I strongly encourage you to consider it. And if you already have a system, but find it too complex, let us show you how simple Matrix is. Just contact us.